Announcing the commencement of the first purge.
I want you to change the world, and don't think that this is going to happen peacefully or you can do it alone. We need to kill the rich. You get out there, you use your weapons, and you rip Washington apart. You hunt down the billionaires, the bank bosses, the CEOs, the scumbags, and the liars, the governors, the lobbyists, the senators, because they're all the same, and you hang them.
Just remember all the good the purge does.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's March 2nd, 2021. As you can see, I'm here at Zero Hedge. Did you agree to this? Everybody's locked up at Snowden on the power of Silicon Valley. And we should maybe apply this question here to, everything. Did you agree to this? Or did you just go along with everything to, not rock the boat and ruffle feathers? You can't be doing that now, can you? Let's see what old Snowden has to say. This is just the beginning, Snowden warns of these unprecedented times. All these things today have consequences which we are not informed about. We're already seeing the consequences, which I'll be getting to next. I would say this is sort of unusual. We're all spread all over the world in different rooms. Everybody's locked up. It seems that our open-air prison isn't so open air anymore, is it? He goes on to say, increasingly it feels something distinct from us, something apart from us, something that we are witnessing rather than participating in. Is this your will? Is this what you want? Did you agree to this? Is this consistent with the vision of the future you want to see? He goes on to say, the institutional powers of our day, which have assumed for themselves some mandate, whether to conduct business, whether it's to govern the lives of others, or whether it's to make war. These institutional powers don't seem to particularly care about your answer to that question. Is this what you wanted? Is this okay? Did you agree to it? The answer to these questions is, frequently, you don't have a choice as to whether you agree or not, because they have the gun, they have the baton. I mean, I never agreed to relinquish my Second Amendment rights. I'm no crazy lunatic running around the streets, and pretending I have some kind of magical authority. But wait, I'm not a bad guy. Am I? Am I a bad guy? I don't feel bad. But it makes you wonder, did you agree to police gunning down special needs people and their parents in Costco? Did you agree to that? And more importantly, do you give these individuals right here a free pass for their aggressions? I think many times you do. Many, many times. Will this be among those times? Probably so. You know why? Because you're weak. And you have the nerve to call me a bad guy. I beat the ever-living fuck out of him. He just went limp. Again, these are the good guys in America. And you're going to tell me with a straight face that these people ain't, in many ways, the exact same thing as them Bolshevik fuckers. And police claim man died in crash, but video shows they beat him to death. Now, I go back to what Mr. Snowden has said. Is this what you wanted? Is this okay? Did you agree to it? Are you agreeing to paying for transgender surgery for, school children? Do you agree to that? Do you? Do you agree to your money being spent in other nations to provide abortions? Did you agree to that? Oh, wait. You don't have a choice because they have the gun. They have the baton. Right? Now, if only you would recognize one incredibly simple fact, and that is, these are forced choices. Forced choices. And we risk all of this becoming a permanent state of things. In quotes here, what we are seeing is a divorce between the individual and the institutional in terms of power and accountability. As an individual, you are held accountable for every fucking thing you do. You smoke a joint, give it to a friend, they get caught with it, they'll come and take your kid. Right? But, a hospital could kill a few thousand people every year, and it's just fine. Big disconnect. Oh, wait, but Bill Gates gets to go fly around the world in his private jet, killing little girls and boys in poor brown countries, but somehow I'm not hearing a whole lot about this from, the leftists. I wonder why that is. But somehow, me and others like me, we are racist. Somehow. Now, I told you many times, we are headed to third world status, and man, I was not wrong. U.S. life expectancy in 2020 saw the biggest drop since World War II. I guess it's already known that 2020 was the deadliest year in U.S. history, with deaths topping 3 million for the first time. That's the biggest batch of morbid data. The latest batch of morbid data is in, and they suggest things are about to get worse on average, as life expectancy in the U.S. dropped a full year during the first half of the year. I wonder why. I wonder why, if there's some kind of secret purge going on, maybe. Something happening in these institutions that we don't know about, that, you know, some nurses and other people have been screaming at their fucking top of their lungs about. Could that be? Could that be why our mortality rate is so bad now? Maybe. Suicide rates are also continuing to rise. And drug overdose decreased, actually, in 2018, contributing to a higher life expectancy. Another factor included a 2.2% decrease in cancer death, as well as a decrease in unintentional deaths for the year. Oh, goddamn, they got on that, didn't they? Pandemic added hundreds of thousands of deaths to the total, and pandemic-driven restrictions have drastically weighed on future expectations. So, I ask you again, did you agree to this? Did you agree to have thugs running around killing special needs people and their parents? Did you agree to have these fuckers running around in these squad cars doing this to people? Did you agree? I know I can't say for you, but I can say for myself that I had never fucking agreed with any of it. Until next time, kill the state, live free.